Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're having a great weekend. I wanted to come to you today with an exciting little topic and maybe something that you've experienced yourself. So, are you ready for change? Now, we are obviously going into some change with, the unlock of quarantine. But, one of the things that I've experienced myself, and I know quite a few of my friends have, is that during this lockdown period, there's some changes that have occurred. You've undertaken some extra courses, some training, maybe you've gone the other way and you've done not much and maybe gained some weight. And look, whatever it is, it's okay. But here's the one thing, as we start to come back out into the world and we start to go back to what we used to know, going back into the office and getting back on top of things, I guess, back to, I don't really want to say normal because whatever that is okay. But the one thing that I find, and I've experienced this myself, is that change has occurred, and some people get have experienced change because they get distracted, so they're looking for something different. But a lot of people change for what I want to say is the right reasons. And what I mean by that is that often when people want to change, they can get labeled as being weak, right? But the thing is actually they have decided that they don't want to be where they want to be anymore. And so they are starting to grow. Now, predominantly what can happen in this instance is the people who are closest to you can actually they have so much love and care for you, but inadvertently, in some senses, they can also sabotage you. And what I mean by that is that they don't want to see you necessarily get hurt. They want you to stay in the little bubble, in the comfort zone. But often what can happen is that because of that, then, we get held down. And so when we decide that we want to change and enough is enough, we obviously need to take action and we need to grow. And we need to grow as a person. We need to grow as, in every area of who we want to become and what it is that we're hoping to achieve. And so often, and I'm sure you've probably experienced this yourself. I certainly have. You go and do something, but you don't tell anyone because you just know that people are either going to ridicule you, they've got something to say about it, and it's more often than not, it's not in the positive. And so here's the thing I want to say to you is, you're going to have people, if you are ready to grow, if you're into a growth expansion mode for yourself personally, you're going to develop and you're going to grow into who you need to become. You will have people who will laugh at you. You'll have people who tell you that you're nuts and you're crazy. You will have people who are more than happy to stay in exactly where they're at, which is perfectly fine, by the way. So what they want is they want you to stay where you're at because they like the relationship where it's at. And so often when growth occurs, what often can happen is that relationship then gets maybe strained, it gets stretched, particularly if they don't want to have any personal growth for themselves. So therefore, it's easier if you stay where you are, they stay where they are, and everything stays the same. And, I know for me, 2020 is definitely a year of growth for me personally. In a lot of my own areas, how to become a better human, how I can, make a bigger impact. And so, I'm prepared for the change. I'm prepared for the people who don't agree with me. And look, this can be in all different areas. You want to get into talk about religion, you want to talk about politics. Look, let's even talk about the vaxxers and the anti-vaxxers right now. So whatever your knowledge base is and whatever your belief system is, there's always going to be people who don't agree with you and who don't side with you, and that is okay. Our job is not to focus and try and convince everybody who's not with us. Our job is to focus on where we're going and the pathway we're creating so we can make the impact we can make. Because if we put all our energy into that, guess what happens? We find the new group that is on the same pathway. And to try and convince other people who have a completely different belief or a different set of ideas or opinions, it is an absolute waste of energy, and it's an absolute waste of your time in trying to fight the old instead of putting your energy into the new. And so I know for myself, sometimes I've really fought for where I'm going, but I've tried to drag the people who I know, and I'm trying to drag them to come with me. But they're not the people who need to come with me. It might be the new people that I reach. It might be one or two may come along after they see some things. But I guess the thing is if you are in the mode of growth, if you are in the mode of change, whether it's a change of career, maybe there's a change of the way you live your life, maybe there's a change the way you eat in a diet. There are so many opinions out there, and I think the biggest thing you can do for yourself is honor what you believe to be right, and just have kindness for everybody else. Because I'll give you an example what I mean there. If you are someone who was not a vegetarian and now you've gone vegetarian, vegan, ovo-vegetarian, pescatarian, like there's that many different types, right? If you were once, I guess, the norm, I don't really want to use that, but if you were non-vegetarian and you've gone vegetarian, you want to have, now that you've got a newfound understanding, and if that's your belief, you want to follow those who are vegetarian and what they're doing, right? And so your job is not to convince all of these people that they're wrong, because you are one of them and you weren't ready to either understand, hear, or change. And so it's the same with everything in life. If you are wanting to change and you're wanting to grow, you are going to have people who laugh at your goals and your dreams, the things that you believe in. I know people laugh at me with my little pigtails today, and I'm okay with that. I did it because I plan on getting my hair all chopped off next week, and I haven't worn pigtails for the longest time. So I just wanted to have my hair in pigtails for the day, just because. And for me, I don't care who minds. It certainly doesn't matter to me. I am having fun and I'm having joy. So I wanted to come and share that with you today, because it's so important that if you have a belief and a goal, there's going to be some change. People are going to notice some change, and you may find that they take a step back, and it's okay. So for those who have been following me, you will definitely see a change in the things that I'm doing, where I'm going, the impact that I want to make, because it's becoming clearer and clearer for me. So I'm so excited. Now, nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Well, it does in a certain way. If you have decided, or you have all of a sudden realized that you've got to go back to work, clothes don't fit so well, I've got just the thing for you. We've got a 6-day challenge coming up Monday, the 25th of May. It's super awesome. We do it through WhatsApp, actually. If you would like to join us on the 6-day challenge, it's all done from the comfort of your home, actually all from the comfort of your mobile, okay? Really super simple to do. We would love to have you come and join us. We have such great results over the 6-day challenge, and you get to work on your goals. You get to have me as your coach personally, and I can't wait to be able to help you just feel lighter on the inside, have more energy, really start to live life instead of exist in life. So if that's something you want, just either click the link below or just reach out to me. I'll give you the link so you can go straight in there. You can pop your information in. I will contact you for, on how it works, what it's all about, and give you the finer details. So thank you so much for jumping on today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. And if you are using 2020 to be your year of growth and of change, good on you. I am supporting you 100%. Thanks so much. Bye for now.